Hello everybody, doing something a little bit different today. You join me from the cab and my good old trusty transit van. It's my day off, it's a Sunday, and you're thinking, whoa, what are you doing? It is a road trip to go and pick a project car up, and it's one for the channel. If you're on my Facebook and you're one of my friends on there, you already know what it is. Even though it's been a bit quiet because it's been a while since I posted it up that I've actually found one. It's a car that I've had in the past. One I regret selling. They're very rare. To me, they're very cool. They're a bit understated, and I bet you don't know what it is. But a little bit of a road trip. It's about 2 hours away. I'm going to go and pick up my friend's recovery truck. Scott from Sharky's Removals has kindly lent me his truck, which I really appreciate. He's in bed, tucked up. It's early morning, and he don't want to be going down where I'm going to go and fetch this truck. So he goes, just crack on, which I really appreciate. But yeah, let's get on it and see what we go and get. It's like Christmas, isn't it? I'm going to need a chiropractor after I get off arguably the shittiest motorway in the country, which is the M54. And it's between Telford and Wolverhampton. It's like an off-road track. I'm bouncing around like a fucking kangaroo. Pardon my French. We've hit tarmac now, so it's a little bit better, but when you're doing 15 miles of, it's not the best. I'm definitely not coming back this way, and it's not the way that I went to go and view the car first when I went and bought it. So we're going to collect it. It's been smooth sailing apart from this shitty road so far, but yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Yeah, rattle my bones this road does. Jesus. Right, so I pulled up the services. I need to refuel, get some food in me, probably a Mackey's breakfast or something. Check the straps, and yeah, we're not far away now, probably about 20 miles, about half an hour or so. So it's about time that give the truck a good once over. It's been faultless on the way down here, so that's all good. So yeah, brekkie time.
Don't break me. I'm living for the highlights, living for my dream. So baby, stay with me. I'm living for the highlights, living for our dream.
Right, landed and expanded. We are at the destination. It's nice and sunny, a bit too sunny. Can't hardly see my hand in front of my face. It's just blaring away. But I suppose you want to see what we come to collect. Well, here she is.
That's me falling in and out so fast, holding you back, back, back. Guilty of the pain I caused and of the conscience I lack, lack, lack. I will hold your hand while I'm 1 foot out the door. And it's all because I don't need you anymore. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh.
We have a Primera GT. One of the best handling saloon cars of the 90s. They're kind of rare now. There's not many about. I owned one a few years ago. One of the best handling cars that I've owned, front wheel drive. Sort of like a bit like an Honda Integra Type R DC2. They're not quite as fast, but there's still a punchy little SR20 engine in there, naturally aspirated, no turbo, and all the bells and whistles. Its competitor is the Accord Type R. The Accord Type R is a little bit of a rocket ship, to say the least. They're a little bit more extravagant, got better interior and stuff, with nice little Recaro seats in there, tread lines I believe. And these are a little bit more understated, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They sound great, they go great, and they're very, very fun cars. And as I said, there's not many of them about. This one is a little bit worse for wear, but that's why I've come to the rescue. She's been off the road for at least 10 years. She's a non-runner because we believe the fuel pump is packed up inside the sender. The original owner, he's removed the fuel sender and it looks a bit cabbaged in there, so yeah, we need to try and get her running. There is rust, as you'd expect. These are prone to rust, but nothing that I'm not used to. And she's also in peridot green, which I believe is quite a rare colour. I mean, these cars come in some right weird and wacky colours. Chroma flare ones, like TVRs, like flip paints and shit. I'm not into that. But yeah, green's one of my favourite colours. And this car holds its colour well. She looks a bit under the weather, but we'll soon get her cleaned up and then see what we got to play with. We're going to load her up now and start the long trip back home. Already the start to redemption for this car is here and now, and I think for namesake, peridot green, I think we're going to call her Perrie. And that's not because I'm into Little Mix or anything, like, but yeah, I think we're going to call her Perrie. Right, she's all strapped up, loaded and ready to go and onto her new adventure. Spotted more rust than I thought. I didn't see before, but obviously this is more up in the air. But arches are not bad. It's a little bit down here. It's a bit on the strut tops, which you'd expect. This bar in here is sort of, it's not awful, it's got loads of surface rust on there, but it looks like it could be treatable. There's a decent hole in the inner flitch here, which I'll have to sort out. Possibly the same the other side, but yeah. It's a bit in the boot, But apart from that, it's not awful, as I say. Oh, and this little bit here, you probably seen me asking on the page if you can buy this bit. It's no biggie. I'll cut it out and make a new one. But yeah, let's start the long trip back home winning. We're back unscathed. Wow, what a long ass drive. As you can see, beautiful normal British weather. Set off on the start of the video to go and collect the car, and it was glorious sunshine. It's blinding light through the window, and yeah, this heaven's open and it pisses down with rain. Typical. What also is typical is the farm's usually bustling with people, and I turn up with this and there's not a soul on site. So because the brakes are stuck on a little because she's been sat for 10 years, she's almost impossible to push. Beautiful. But as you can see, she isn't in bad shape. Everything's there. It's a complete car. She's just looking severely sorry for herself, and that's one of the reasons why this one's a saver. I don't know what's going on underneath. I haven't seen anything yet, but it's completely standard. There's no aftermarket parts at all on this car. It's just very, very tired, and she needs waking up. So a walk around where we're not stuck on a bit of a cliff in loads of bushes. The arches are half decent, to be fair, especially this driver's side rear arch. Very minimal, if any, rust, I'd say, apart from the sill covers. I can't see down there, but they're relatively rust-free around the arches, which is a bonus. This little patch on the back will need addressing. Inside the down there, the flitches. This side of the arch needs sorting. It's not too bad, there's a bit at the top, but I'm not sure she needs sills yet. Maybe so, but inside, she's minging. Look at the state of this fuel pump and fuel sender. It's completely decimated. Apparently this used to run a few years ago. They used to fire it up every now and again just to make sure everything's tickety-boo. But someone thought it was a bright idea to put E10 fuel in an old car, and it's destroyed everything. So they say. But yeah, a blind man on a wooden rocking horse couldn't miss that. So if anybody has got a fuel pump sender, also need a bonnet for certain, If it's in peridot green or PR2, I believe the code is, that's a bonus. But I'm going to need quite a few bits and bobs for this car. I mean, it's complete, but it's also, some parts are completely knackered. Bonnet, definitely. It looks all right on the outside, but on the inside it's rotten out. And it's not worth me trying to save it. I could, but it's not worth the time, basically. So if there's another bonnet out there, I'll take it. Providing you're not in a different country or you're miles and miles and miles away from Telford. Driver's seat, that's cabbaged. Passenger seat, that's rough. Back seat's just minging. I reckon it's savable though. But fuel pump sender's been taken out, obviously. So that's what they diagnosed the non-running issue. Well, apart from that, door cards look alright. Glove box is alright. Carpets don't look too bad. She needs a damn good clean inside and out. I'll pop the bonnet, show you the beating heart, or the non-beating heart, should I say. Typical SR20 DE, black top, 150 horsepower. It's all there, completely standard. Engine bay looks like she's been driven through South Africa or somewhere on a safari, but it's not too bad. Battery tray's a little bit rough, but I've seen worse. Strut tops, they'll need addressing. It's not too bad, but again, I'll be going through everything in due course. This is going to be started once I've got customer cars out the door. So my own cars are not a necessity, these are. I've got two MX-5s to restore. My Clio's away for winter. I've also got my other MX-5, which is personal. That project needs finishing, which is pretty close. And then that'll be completed and sold. And whatever I make on that will get thrown into this. So I'm trying to keep the financials out of my bank, should I say, and rob Peter to pay Paul. So MX-5 money will be going on here because I won't miss it, should I say. She needs a damn good clean, and I don't think she'll be too bad once she's cleaned. What else is there? Need the key for the boot. Boot's in decent shape. It's got a bit of a dent. They usually rot round here. It's got some, it might be dirt, but they're usually rotting out. Oh, there we go. There's some scab in here, which doesn't look too bad. I repaired my last boot on my old one. Boot lock's a bit temperamental, but yeah. I noticed a bit of rot in here. I haven't seen them rot there before, but you guys probably have. There's a bit there, but she's not bad. She's not bad. I have seen worse. Seems dry in the boot floor, in the footwell, boot well, should I say, wheel well. A few little scabs in there, but it's nothing really. Nothing I can't sort out. Yeah, she's just very, very tired. She needs a Red Bull. And I think that that's about it really for now. So there we have it. Our new, well, say new, our new project, the Primera P11 GT. I wanted one for a long, long time. I used to have a silver one. I sold it to finish my big turbo Civic Jordan build. I needed an ECU and I needed mapping. So unfortunately, my old Primera had to get the chop. So she went to my friend Jed, who unfortunately, that car met its demise in the way of a deer. The deer killed the car, and in turn, the car killed the deer. I haven't had one since. I haven't seen one since, and I'm looking forward to getting amongst it. But after I have finished my last project, which is the MX-5 and the customer cars. So stay tuned. There'll be plenty more episodes on this. You can see there's a lot of work that this car's going to need, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.